Hey everybody, CaliAir here, and this is the Picking a Daisy show. This is the second oldest gun I have. The couple of videos before I showed you the Daisy Model C, that's right. And that was from 1910, somewhere between 1910 and 1914. This is the Markham King number 17 from 1917. So this has the potential of being 1 year older than the Model C, depending on exactly when the Model C was made. So anyway, this, I know I have a tendency to love every single gun that I show you and tout it as my favorite. But this one really is one of my favorites for close range. You might see the target over there. Yeah, that's about 20 feet away. That's, see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, maybe even 15 feet. Yeah. And this is good to about, 15, 20, I don't think 30 feet, no more than 25, 30 feet. So 15 feet is quite a good range for this. Now, and it's small, it's quite small, as you can see. But one of the thing that makes it one of my favorites is, well, it's old, so it takes the lead. So I kind of, the older guns that take the lead are often hard to shoot on a regular basis because where are you going to get the lead BBs? Right, they don't really make the lead BBs so much anymore. You can find them easy enough, especially the number 2. I've seen enough, but they're expensive. I mean, you can pay up to $10 for one of these. So if you can't recapture the BBs, then it's not so good, right? It's great, to shoot every once in a while. However, this also takes pellets. Yes, 177 pellets. But wait, there's more. It also takes the darts. Yeah, and that's what I'm going to shoot at them right now. Maybe I'll go through. Maybe shoot a couple with a pellet, because the pellets are lead, and the BBs are lead. But the problem with the BBs is they tend to bounce off the target. We would have to make a softer target. Pellets work nicely. And I'll show you what I mean by that. Let's bring out the ammo here. Let's take a pellet. I love about this, the brake barrel. You can just, oh God. Okay, no damage. It has to be cocked all the way if you're going to do that. There we go. And yes, this is a nice, sturdy little gun. Very reminiscent of these older, the original Markham, like the Chicago, the all wood guns with a little bit of steel in them. This is going to be a pellet in there. Nice pellet. And it stuck. Yeah, because it has a tip, it wedges in there. I could actually pull it out and reuse it. And we got right here. Okay, well now of course we have to check the grouping. So let's put four more in with just the pellet. You know, if you're going to load one at a time, if you have to load one at a time, I don't mind pellets. Huh. Don't know where that is, but that's shot two. Shot three. Two more. Shot four. Oh, that bounced off. But I can reclaim it because it's laying there right on the tabletop. And shot five. Let's go look to see how this. It's not bad. So the Markham number 17 from 1917. Here's our group right here. It's not bad. We had a stray, but here's our little group. That's not too bad, right? Not bad for 1917. You hit the target. So let's shoot some darts out of this. That I really find that to be quite fun. Oh, here's some. Yeah, this didn't deform, so this can be used again. All right, let's go. And try some of these darts now. Now you can go online and search for printable targets, free printable targets, and you can get various targets. The one comes to mind when you're throwing darts is a dart board, right? So you can print out dartboard targets, or if you have a dartboard, you could even just use a dartboard for these because that's what they are, the darts. Wow. See, that's what I love about this. How's a bullseye? Let's see if we can get some consent. Let's see if we can get some Robin Hood. Now, have pieces of hair or feather that are coming off are not catching on to the aim off a little bit. Okay, that's not a Robin Hood. Does seem to be somewhat consistent with our grouping, though, doesn't it? Now, if this were a legitimate test, of course, I'd bench. And it's a little rifle, so it's very hard to, has a very short sight radius. Wow. I was aiming there, and there it is. That's two bullseyes. I'll take it. How about a yellow? Yeah. I haven't bought many of these little darts, but my guess is quality. Hard to say how that one went. Okay, that was 1, 2, 3, 4, and one more to check the grouping. One more. Or two more. How's two more? Let's make sure they stick, huh? Oh. And one more. Check our grouping. Luna, come. Over here. Over here. Good girl. Good girl. Oh. I think that was a Robin Hood. That was a Robin Hood bouncer. It wasn't a clean Robin Hood. We won't try to claim it. I'll show you what I mean. Yeah, that's not too bad. The Markham King, number 17. Now, this has a known history. I bought this along with my number 25 from 1917. I have a number 25 from 1917 and a number 17. And I bought them from Dennis Baker. Dennis Baker, the renowned Daisy BB. I think his dad worked for them. He might have even worked for them. I don't know. Have to look that up yourself there. But I paid the premium for these. I did not get these cheaply. And there's a good chance that Dennis had refurbished this. The stock on this has definitely been fixed, repaired. I don't know what to say about this. Yeah, that looks very. Yeah. Yep. I'm not quite sure it's original. It certainly doesn't seem out too far. So, yeah, this was sort of a very expensive, somewhat of a Frankenstein. I mean, you know. Okay, I won't. All right, but let's look at the groups here. And boy, that's pretty good. So we got a bullseye that popped out, and we got we got a Robin Hood near Robin Hood right over here. And boy, this one went in deep. Yeah, it kind of sucks when these go in too deep because it gets hard to pull them out without messing up the feathers on them. Yeah. All right. Well, that is the number 17, the King, the Markham King number 17. And it's a really cool gun. I don't really see many of them for sale. So it's really cool when you can get these. So there should be 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Uh-oh. There it is. 6. So if you need a target, you know, you can always go online and print targets out for free. Like I said, you can just search for printable targets or free printable targets, and you'll find there's a whole bunch available. I tend not to print out like things where they're human beings or animals. Hey, to each his own, but I'm just not interested in imprinting that concept of shooting at animals or human beings. I think I like these kinds of targets. There's also different kinds of targets with cards on them, so you can play cards, or you can play darts. Kind of cool. So, hey, and I'm not criticizing you if you like, you know, to each his own. If you like to shoot human targets, paper human targets or paper animal targets, you know, that's fine. You know, I can see if you, you know, wanted to practice for tactical shooting, then you would probably, of course, want a human target. And if you are a hunter and you want to get really good at your, you know, at shooting animals in a humane manner, which means a nice, clear, clean kill shot, then then yeah, animal targets are probably the way to go. But I am a plinker, and so this here fancy target right here is well above my standards and needs as a plinker. So, all right. Anything else I can tell you about this gun? I don't think so. I'm not quite sure how long this particular gun was made out until. My guess, it's usually these guns, these earlier guns, have about a 3-year run, so 17, 18, 19, to perhaps 1917 and 1920. Don't quote me on that 1920. You can quote me on the 17 because number 17 pretty much is referring to 1917. But it could have been made maybe a few years beyond that date. And it takes all 3 kinds of ammo. It's very interesting. You didn't see me shoot a BB out of it. All right, let's do it. Unless I put the BB in one of these holes, it's gonna ricochet. I'll tell you what, I'm even gonna leave the camera up close, and hopefully it won't ricochet and hit the camera. All right, here we go. And I gotta put the, I am going to put one of the BBs that we already used with the Model C. One of these black lead BBs. Now, the problem is it might just fall right through the barrel. Again, these were the BBs that were supposed to be used on these. They're slightly bigger. Let's see if this, yep, it just falls right through. So I think we can safely say that these BBs are not any bigger than the standard 177. I think we can safely assume that. I'll put this over here. Now what I'm doing is I'm seating the BB in this portion rather than in this portion where I can put the pellet and I can put a dart in there, but not a BB. Now that BB is kind of, let me see if I can turn it upside down. Yeah, see, it's not falling out. It's kind of staying in there. I kind of gave it a little push, but not too hard. All right, so from here, let's see what we got. I'm going to shoot the bottom of the target. Oh, all right, well, I was aiming for this one. Kind of went off and went high and to the left, but it went all the way in. I was standing a little closer. I was probably only about 6 to 10 feet away. So, well, there goes there goes our lead BB. But we can open this up. This is a nice little trap. There's a towel in here, and that's it. Just a towel. And you can open this up and reclaim the BBs. You would not want to shoot this, of course, with anything more than 300 FPS rated, 300 feet per second. Anything, higher than that, you'll need a little bit more of an elaborate target catch. I think that's what we call this, target catch. Sure, that's what we'll call it for now. So, all right, I'm not going to shoot many of these lead BBs just because, as you said, they're too dang expensive to be shooting a lot of those. And you don't want to shoot the metal BBs out of this because the metal probably just isn't hard enough to go against metal on metal, sort of modern day metal, old day metal. This is my guess. I'm assuming it, but I think it's a safe assumption. That's why you don't want to shoot metal BBs out of this. And we learned that there's a good chance that these are not any different other than being lead, which is fine for our purposes. But what it means is that if we could find the darts and the BBs and pellets that are just slightly bigger than 177, then this may actually have more velocity and shoot even more accurate. I'm not at all displeased with the with our accuracy here. We haven't gone anywhere outside of the black, so yeah, I'll take that. I'll take that all day. That would be fun to try to get a good set of groupings with something like this at that distance. So, all right, let's see. I am going to go ahead and put this stuff away. There it is. But how neat, huh? Something from 1917 being so utilitarian and advanced like that, to be able to shoot darts and pellets or BBs, man, how fun is that? And darts, these are really light, very lightweight. You could put these in your pocket and then shoot wherever, go wherever. You can even shoot these indoors. It's relatively safe indoors, these darts, right? It's not going to bounce off the target, and it doesn't really hit with too great a velocity. Of course, you're still always going to wear what? Eye protection, of course, all the time. And it shoots the BBs, lead BBs, and lead pellets. I know they make these pellets now out of steel and various alloys. I think they might even make frangible pellets, but these are just good old-fashioned lead pellets. So if you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and be sure, of course, if you'd like to see more, to check out my new website, pickingadaisy.com. Picking a Daisy is also on Facebook and on Instagram. Just search for Picking a Daisy. Okay, guys, I think that's it. I'm glad I got to do this because the sun's going down quick. The sun will be down before 5 p.m. here in California. So we know it's winter for sure when it gets dark that quickly. Looking forward to more sunshine as spring comes upon us, which it's coming up soon, really. What, December, January, February? Well, maybe not that soon. Yeah, by March, April, we usually get some nice warm weather coming our way. All right, well, I will see you next video. I'm not quite sure which guns I want to bring out next. Um, I have a funny feeling the Daisy number 25 from 1914, I'm pretty sure that's coming out next. However, I have some other models that they're sort of more obscure. The Model 24 and some other strange models. So, but I think I'm going to be doing this somewhat chronologically. So I'm pretty sure the oh, did I say I even had a 1914? No. I have a 1917 model. It's not a Model 25, it's a number 25. I have a 1917 number 25, and I'm pretty sure that's the next one that we got to bring out and show you. So that will be coming up soon, so stay tuned, and thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.